Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We're going to go and... I might go for that sunken chest first, actually. That's just down there. And then we're going to head back into Kudenberg. Do various things. Probably primarily forge that sword. Maybe go deliver it, then maybe come back and we'll do the maybe do the tournament. It's 6 days away, but I think we can pay 100 groschen or something and just kind of wait with Menhard automatically for that duration. So I think probably I'll do that because I missed the last one, but I do want to have a go in it. So
go.
We will do that. I think there's a spot where I can wash and launder my clothes as well. On this side of Gutenberg. Smack. A bit steeper than I was expecting that. Probably reasonably close to it now. That was a wild dog. Come on then. Oh god, there's another one. Is that it? Oh! Is that it? What do you think, Matt? I think that's it, don't you? Okay. I don't know if Henry's going to be okay here. Oh, it wasn't in this bit. Here then? Ah, that would be it. Ooh, nice skill book. Nice amount of groschen. I'll take those things, seeing as I'm here anyway. How are we doing weight-wise? Pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, so if I head to this laundry spot, I'll be able to have a bit of a wash and brush up. Get Henry less stinky. It's right over by those gallows, I think. Let us go!
Whoa!
Ah, it's on the other side of the river.
At least take a bath before you go out.
Trying. Can I just do everything? Yeah, select all. There we go. Can I just have a wash as well? Maybe not. I haven't got the stinky thing anyway. It might just have been the clothes, I suppose. I'll have a little wash in here just in case. No, we're okay. Alright, so I want to find a smithy or something of that description. Oh, there is something right here. Okay. I'll do the fast travel because I can't be bothered to fuff around with climbing over rivers again. But it's going to be right in Foundry, I think. Can I get in the Foundry?
I'm sorry.
Maybe it's over here. Now, blacksmith. So I need a bit of... Where is the blacksmith? Oh, he's probably gone. Maybe it was a robin. I just need some scrap metal. I think I've got everything else I need. I'll take that, since I don't already know it. Can't remember how many. I'll take 2 just in case. Let's leave that there. So for the recipe, so Frankfurt, cowskin, straight copper. I should have most of that. Oh, materials. Oh, did I put them all on doubles? Just 1 copper should do it. Cowskin. It was 1 Frankfurt steel. A straight guard. I don't actually have that. I wonder if that's in the chest as well. It isn't. I'll take his groschen though. Definitely a straight guard? Okay, I don't have that. I don't have... Annoying. And this guy doesn't sell it either.
Tell me then, what did he give you for it?
Sure, I tell you and you dob me in.
So what I might do, I might go
Why would I dob you in?
into the town.
Stop it, will you?
Maybe we'll rest the night. I've got a couple of skill books to read, so we can maybe do that.
Easy.
And then I'll do a little trip around the weaponsmiths
Nice
in
and
town, around the marketplace, and hopefully one of those has got something I can use. I think they've all got forges in their back rooms as well, so wherever I find it, I'll be able to do the thing.
Slow down, you idiot!
Slow down. Go faster, Pebbles.
Take your pick.
Come here.
Oh, fuck you. I'm telling you, Conrad's going to win the tournament.
Oh, is he now? I think you might be surprised.
Careful.
How's Henry's food? I could eat. So we go upstairs, don't we, for that?
What can I say?
I don't remember where it is. Yeah. Lots to talk about the tournament. I suspect Henry might do fairly well in that. I need to find my room. Is it in here? Oh, it's a very hard lockpick.
What? What are you blabbering about?
I heard about this one, bud. A young
Get out of the way.
they say no one stands a chance against him because he's in league with the devil.
Catherine again. How do I get to my room? Ah. Ah. Why is this very... Why is it locked?
What's it gonna be?
They say he soaks
I haven't...
brick in rooster blood before every
Oh,
fight.
what a day.
I'm gonna have to pick it.
We'll see about that.
What are you doing? You bastard!
Halt! Step away from the door.
Where's my bed? I don't know why it was locked.
I've got it in for you, scum.
Why?
I know where you around here.
Do you know who I am?
Dare you accuse me like that?
Do you have any? Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, it's my bed. Don't know who locked it up, but yeah. Okay, let's have a look at this. So, what does this do? Speech. Okay, let's have a look at that. Do the strength one? And I mean, I probably still can't do this, but I'll have a look. Nope, still can't do that one. Alright, well, let's have a quick look at the perks I've got. So we've got an agility. Not very good at the dodges. Yeah, I mean, I'll take that, I guess. Then warfare. Attack stronger the more injured I am. The charisma. Maybe they're outnumbered, because we're going to get into like battles and stuff, I think. Yeah, I might take that. No, this one. Stamina recovery is important. Alright, we'll sleep and save. I think the shop should be open by then. So was there another? I mean, there was this door. See, this is very hard locked now. What's going on? Weird. Okay, so there's a trader. I don't think the traders will be worth checking. But where are the... There's an armourer there, but I'll try an actual weaponsmith. Oh, there's one right here. Okay, let's go see him first.
Guten Tag, mein Freund. Gepriesen sei. What do you...
Show me your...
There we go. You got just what I need. You got any money? You got a bit of money. Have I got anything to sell? Yeah, I got that. Oh, that as well, I think. That's probably everything, so we'll just say... Yeah.
Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft.
I think you've got a forge out the back, so let's go and work at that. I'll just pause again while I'm doing the actual crafting. As soon as I'm going to be doing crafting, I might actually put on... if I go to those clothes, I might put on Henry's apron, which I never use. But it's supposed to make crafting a bit easier. There we go. Right, yeah, so we're going to do this St. Valentine's sword, but we'll come back when it's finished. Okay, just about finished. Just quenching it. Let's see how this turned out. We made a lot of noises about cocking it up, so probably not Henry quality, but maybe tier 3 quality? Tier 2. Alright, well, it is what it is. We're just giving it to the guy. We're not forging it. I mean using it, so it's fine. Let's take off the... Oh. Where's the thing he was wearing? Okay. So... I have quite a lot to sell, but I'm not in the mind to go around all the merchants again, to be quite honest, so it's probably fine. So we're waiting on Betty. We're waiting for the tournament. That's taking it back for the night. That's not here. That's Devil's Den. So I think it's to wait for the tournament. Although Betty's probably gonna happen sooner, because if the tournament is 5 days, Betty's gonna be probably 2 more days, maybe 1 more day, because it was 3, but it's been a day or 2 since then. So what am I going to do in that time? I tell you what, I might go. Let's just go. We'll go back up to the knight guy who's outside the city who wants this sword. I can fast travel up to Sedlet, so let's do that. See Pebbles, I thought she was in there. Why not just see her? There she is. Right, let's go give this sword to the guy. Shame it's only tier 2, but... Actually, what is Henry's... his craftsmanship skill? I need to get this up. Maybe I need to like just spam this for a few levels, because he's mucking up quite a lot of stuff. And none of this is particularly helpful, but... Is there a craftsmanship potion you can make? I might have to look into that. So I'm not getting Henry quality swords and stuff when I'm making them, but I should be. Ooh. This guy might make a comment like, "Oh, this sword's not very good," and that'd be a fair comment. But I don't know how I could have improved it, because I can't really do the rhythm game of the whistling thing. I just don't have the rhythm to do that, unfortunately.
May God give you health, sir.
Here you go.
I was in the graveyard and I found Valentine, but there wasn't any sword there. However, I did
Oh,
find
Henry's
an
just being straight up about it.
Slow down. What engraving? On the lid of his grave. I thought that since I couldn't find the sword, I'd at least forge you a copy.
You forged a copy of Valentine's sword? Just based on a picture?
Well, I know, it's not the original, but nothing better came to mind.
And are you certain the original looked like this?
Valentine himself could not tell the difference.
All right, Henry, thanks. I think we can stop this masquerade now, don't you?
Oh?
You're very good. I've long tried in vain to get into that grave. But I hope you know that I must kill you now. I can't risk you opening your mouth somewhere and letting slip that this sword is a fake.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you, really?
I sell relics, gems, and all kinds of other trinkets to collectors. Some real, some fake, like your sword. But almost all stolen.
I knew there was something odd about all this.
Of course you knew. So, what's it going to be? Will you die nice and quietly, or put up a fuss?
I just want to fight him, I think.
I won't give up without a fight.
What a surprise. You're mine!
You sure you want to do this, mate?
Good dog.
You're gonna die now.
Hey, fuck that!
So, what have you... Interesting that I have to hold it down to rob him. I mean, I'll take the sword back. I mean, I made it and it's worth a few hundred groschen. I'll take that too. That. Those. Bit of moonshine. Henry likes a bit of moonshine. Ooh, I'll take that too. Guess these are the fakes. Yeah, well, I could have told you that wasn't a good idea. I'm going to steal your food now as well. He wasn't a very good guy, so I don't really have too much of a sense of guilt around that. Ooh, I'll take that though. Take that. Take that. I'll take the dry beef as well. If nothing else, they can feed mutt. Speaking of,
Here you
boy,
go. Take it.
when you have a stolen dried beef, so that stuff counted as stolen, did it? Even though I made that. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I took these because I wasn't sure if on my sneaky costume whether they were better than what I was already wearing. They are actually. For thieving purposes, I might put those on then. What did I take off? The courtier's hose. I'll just drop that, I think. Do a round of repairs. Actually, can I just select all? Don't think I can. So those are probably okay now. Oh, we got a perk point in craftsmanship. Really? That was... What did it say? Level 28. Yeah, 10% more powerful. I mean, I can repair my own bows and stuff, so that's probably fine. We should have a celebratory moonshine. I'll drink the stolen one. Drinking's up. Okay, so what else have we got on? I mean, I could do that. He's not that far. Could travel to Grund. Tavern in Grund? I think there is. Oh, it's behind me. Get some food there, I think. You must be constantly eating. Oh god, he's a bit fat now. I'll leave that though, because he's going to be fast travelling again in a bit. We want to go and see Christopher of Bisek.
Are you whistling just for fun?
Yep. It's a new thing, it's going to catch on. Probably this road? There's an indulgences box there. I might just go and check that out, because I noticed that Henry's reputation on this town isn't amazing. Not quite sure why. Yeah, that's what I thought. 144? Bargain.
Go! Go!
Whoa!
Alright, so we want to go in here. I'll keep my armour on. We're quite charismatic in our armour now.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you. Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Without fixing props. I don't have time to discuss it with Paul. You'll be watching it from now on, all right? Or I'll have to find another fet.
You can't just sack me, steward. I got this job from Ulrich von Neuhaus.
But I can make sure he knows how you run the place. That's the 5th yucca who got scrushed in here.
This is some jiggery pokery.
Be quiet. And now clear off. You have no business here.
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me. About Via Argentum.
I see.
I forgot
Well, I'm
Henry
afraid
was
I don't have
quite
good
so
news
covered
for
in
Sir
gore.
Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'll help you with your investigation.
Excellent. You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game, but hopefully I don't need to tell you that.
Lord Ruthard mentioned something of the sort.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
My real father is a nobleman. He oversaw the royal mines in Skalitz.
You don't say. You're the son of Radzig Kobula.
You know him?
Not personally. But I'm well informed about the silver mines in the kingdom, and their overseers. What happened in Skalitz was a great tragedy for the entire kingdom. It was one of the highest yielding mines. How much did your father tell you about its operation?
Hardly anything, actually.
Oh? Well, never mind. We can fix that. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
I might just go and have a quick wash before we do any more of that.
Greetings to you two.
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it held. Mined out.
So, I'm supposed to ask about the Feast of St. Petronilla?
It was just a few days ago. I reckon it'll be fresh in their memory. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. But you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining, or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
I'll
Nobleman.
behave like a true nobleman.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mine. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
By the way, I've had the honor of meeting your brother, Peter.
Well, well. Small world.
He was a great help to us at Sukhdal.
Even though we had some disagreements, I respect him for everything he succeeded in doing. If it weren't for him, I'd never have been able to do what I do.
What is this path of silver, anyway?
It's the whole process, from digging the silver ore out of the ground and processing it, to minting silver coins. Silver is found in ore veins underground. The pitmen mine it and get it to the surface. The chief foreman of a gallery counts the corves, and the assayer estimates the purchase price of the ore for the smelter. The raw ore goes to the smelter, where it's crushed in a stamp mill before it can be purified by roasting. Roasted ore goes to the furnaces, where it's smelted into raw and then pure silver. Silver is then cast into rods about as thick as your little finger.
I'm okay. I'm not going to ask about that stuff. I mean, it's possible we'll get quizzed by the miners, but hopefully if we're pretending to be a nobleman, that's not going to be too much of an issue. I might get into my nobleman outfit as well. So let's have a quick look. It looks like these things might be in the vicinity. I say Samco might be off duty now. How is he around here?
I went to see my brother, and to talk about the inheritance.
But... You're the head foreman here?
And who are you? You have no business here.
Henry. I have a letter from Sir Christian. Our family rents the mines, so I came to learn about the business.
Gawk at how the yakkers work. That's some proper graft, that is. They call me Thet. Head gaffer Thet. If I've any questions, ask away, and don't keep me waiting.
Yeah, I don't want any of that, to be honest. Is this Samco? Okay.
Are you Foreman Samco?
Aye, I am. And who's asking?
My name is Henry. Steward Christian sent me to you. My family runs mines, so I came here to gain experience.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about
I love how they're
anything
all
that interests
Geordies, the
me,
miners.
and that you'll tell me.
Ah, sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
Go on then.
Let's do it. I don't think I've played miners with a real miner before.
See? Kidder. There's a first time for everything. Let's crack on. Let the groschen roll.
So I don't know, some of these are new and I don't know what they are. A miraculous die sent down from the heavenly kingdom to earth. I have no idea what that does, but I'll take it. The Holy Trinity dice. I'm going to do these and roll threes a lot. Don't know what that one does. I don't know what this one does. I guess I'll take it. So that's 4, and then I'll do... I'll do the Antiochus dice, because they roll threes as well. I've got so many. I just don't know what half of these do. So yeah, let's go with those.
Fortuna, may the best player win.
I don't know what this die does. What is that? Okay, well I got 2. Does, I mean, what is that? I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah, I get it now. Well, we'll have to continue. Okay, well I've got those and that. Guess I'll score that. Damn, son.
That's enough. Your turn.
Four threes and a 1. I guess we'll take that. Oh, you've done it again, you son of a bitch. Jesus.
Game, sonny.
Now will you tell me what I want to know?
Aye, ask away.
I got the information, I suppose.
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started.
Don't even get me started,
The
man.
chink's bad, and it's getting worse. Half a grosh and a cloth is no.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about oaken. Any yakker'll tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip, some a swally, some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit, or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
How many cores did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to howk 34 corves, without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
That's all I need to know.
If you need out else, feel free to drop by.
Alright, can't believe we lost that. He got 2 runs in a row. Unbelievable. Right, this is where we get in. I guess we show our pass to this guard. Away, man. Oh, maybe we don't need to. Someone up here. Who's this? Frank. Hey, dude.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're hewing?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. My name is Henry of Scallops. Our family rented a mine, so I came to gain experience.
A nobleman in the pit? I'll be damned. But you can't just amble around. You'll cap your creels.
I just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes. We gans through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stide.
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never...
I'm going to skip past the dialogue, because we just want to get to this one.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Nobleman or not, you don't need to know that.
Let's try this one. We're quite high in this.
You should know you can't defy a nobleman. I'll mention your disobedience to Sir Christian or to the Mint Master. Then you can start looking for another job.
Out but that, sir. I couldn't just leave me marrows. It would break their hearts. And maybe their necks too. Who'd keep an eye on them? I'll tell you everything. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
Thanks.
Farewell, my friend.
He suddenly had a different accent. So, okay, let's have a good look at the map, because maybe there's another entrance. So I don't think I had any alternate. No, wait. This would be the alternate route. Follow this path. Oh. Okay, maybe I'd made a maybe I should have gone the other way. Ah. All right, so here we want to turn there. Damn it. This way, I suppose. This feels better.
Where can I find your foreman, Paul?
What you doing here, kidder? Who let you in, bay?
I've got a letter of safe conduct from Christian of Pisek. I'm a nobleman, and I'd like to learn more about mining silver.
My apologies, sir. Just mind you don't come a cropper.
I just need to ask your foreman a few things.
Our gaffer's gone down there to pray. I don't know if he'd be up for talking, but...
Why did he go to pray?
Young jaybird, one of our marrows, got scrushed the other day. He hadn't even had a full week on the graft, poor lad. It happened the day before the feast of Saint Petronilla. You'll find Paul at the lowest level by the roof fall. He's praying for the salvation of his soul. You'll hear the wind howling in the attic down there. It can be heard as far as that cursed road. I hear it's haunted. Don't fret, but Saint Barbara look out for you. God be with you, good sir.
Alright, so was there another turning? Don't know if this is the right way, 'cause it sounds like I should be going down. I think it is right, though. Ah, okay, it's probably down there then. Can I just... Maybe we'll use the ladder. Anyway, it doesn't break an ankle. Like it's this way. Hope we don't get scrushed. Let's try the other way. Sort of going away from the direction I thought it should be going. This is better. Away, Paul.
Foreman Paul.
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
Dean.
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm a nobleman, and I'm interested in the operation of the mines. I hate to interrupt your prayers for a dead friend, but I need to ask you something.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was strong as a horse. Wouldn't have taken her like. And now, how can he forgive myself?
There's no more pain in heaven. Don't be so hard on yourself.
You're right. I hope the Lord has welcomed the poor lad into the kingdom of heaven. Will you pray with me for his soul one last time?
Go on then.
Aye. I'll pray with you.
You're a canny lad. Repeat after me. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper,
Almighty
tin,
and
iron,
merciful God,
and
our
all
Father,
ores and metals.
you are the giver
I ask
of
that
gold,
you bless my brother who has died in this
bronze,
mine.
copper,
And may
tin,
your holy angels save
iron,
his soul from
and all
damnation.
ores and
Bring his
metals.
soul to
I ask
eternal
that you
glory
bless my
through our
brother
Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
this
and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
May your
Christ.
holy angels save
Amen.
his soul from
The
damnation.
angel of the Lord declared
Bring
unto
his
Mary,
soul to
and
eternal
she
glory
conceived the Holy
through our
Spirit.
Lord,
Hail
our
Mary.
Saviour and Redeemer,
Mary said,
Jesus
Behold,
Christ.
I am the handmaid of the
Amen.
Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us. Hail Mary. Pray for us.
So, are you going to answer me now?
Aye. Thanks for praying with me. Ask a boot out.
I'm
What's
just
the
gonna
word? What is
skip
a boot
past
proper
these
graph?
ones.
Or deaths?
Aye. But every death in the shaft is unfortunately.
So how many corals did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 coves.
That's 100 altogether.
That's all I need to know.
If you say so, Mara.
Let's get back to Christian. I think it's this way. There we go, there's the ladder. Now, getting out. really know where I'm going. Oh, Frank, okay. You were sitting up there before, weren't you? Then I went off this way. That's how I got out. Oop.
God be with you.
Maybe go this way. Overwashed? Nah, it's alright. I have news.
I already know how many corvs the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corvs extracted. That means 10 corvs of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported corvs must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
that this is fraud of colossal proportions, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
What about Vavak?
I still think the trail will lead us to him, but we know too little so far. You need to talk to Fett and Herman first. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Okay. I should have a wash as I've been down in the mines. Ah, don't need one. Okay, so... Who's L? Is that Herman?
Grüß dich. Was wünschst du?
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
Or someone is writing down false numbers and hiding 10 corves.
I do not write anything in the book myself. Foreman Fett counts the corves here. Go and talk to him instead.
Don't tell me you don't count them too. You wouldn't pay for more corves than there really were.
Do you have any idea how much ore passes through my hands? How am I supposed to remember how many there were ausgerechnet on the Fest of St. Petronilla? Besides, miners can lie and say they extracted more than they did. They like to show off.
All 3 crews agreed to report more. I seriously doubt that.
I might go with that one.
You don't have to be afraid to tell the truth. Me and Sir Christian agreed to settle the matter quietly. We're not going to punish anyone.
I am innocent. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
How long has this been going on?
Several months, maybe half a year. About since Sigismund arrived.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea. I am a mere assayer.
I have never even met Vavak.
Sir Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret, so just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. Understand?
Yeah, I understand. I will be as silent as the grave.
Okay, well that went pretty well. Let's go talk to the other guy. He's probably where we saw him before. Ah, is that him there? You've been naughty.
A word, Foreman.
What is your wish, noble sir?
Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility too.
And you're a fraud.
What did you just say?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavak, the mint master himself. I'm under his protection.
Aye, there's no point in denying it. Herman told me everything.
Bloody snitch.
Yeah, I guess. Go for
But
that
like
one.
him, you have nothing to be afraid of. You're small fry. It's obvious there's some bigger fish involved. And that's what interests me.
Alright, I'll tell you what I know. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cut the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore, and transport it secretly to the smelters, along with the rest. He made it very clear if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a tall bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was terrifying.
Sounds a bit like the devil. Try devil.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk, but I don't think it was an accident.
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extracted.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers and for Herman.
Do you think the mint master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that. The mint master himself.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. No one must find out we know about the fraud. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Mara. I'll be silent as the grave.
Alright, let's go see Christian. I'm going to mute my mic because my dog's kicking off in the background. Just give me a sec. I'll keep playing. I think he's quieted down. Alright, good news, Christian.
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around, and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct? How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
I've already passed myself off as a nobleman here, so it won't be new to me.
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic as you can manage.
I got it. I'm ready to go.
Here, I've written you a letter of introduction to take with you and give to Buresh. I reckon he won't be thrilled, but he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the feast of Saint Petronella. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least it'll give us a clue. You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure something is going on there. Good luck, Henry.
Okay, well, we got the clothes, but it's a good tip to get rid of our weapons. I'll even take off that belt dagger in case that worries him. So we should be good. Should be good to go do that now, I think. But I think it probably makes sense to do that in the next episode. So, where are we going to? Oh, it is in Grund. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We know Grund. And we'll do that next time. So thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, if you have, if you could hit that like button, that's always much appreciated. Is there any comments as well? Let me know what you thought about this episode, about the game so far, your own playthroughs if they differed from this at all. It's always good to hear that kind of thing. And if you're watching this and still not subscribed to the channel, if you could do that as well, that'd be amazing. Thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.